Well, good evening, YouTube. Guess what? Today was a great day. Beautiful, beautiful weather in the 50s. Not a cloud in the sky, not much anyway. We did pick up some estate sales. I think we hit 3 and a couple garage sales. My wife and I just went. We had a blast. Picked up some lunch, and we got back at a reasonable hour. And now we're just hanging out, getting ready to make some coffee on the fire. But hey, I'm processing the yard sale scores, and if you're into seeing what we picked up, stick around and let's do this. You wait here, okay? Rennie. You wait here, okay? That last one was a bust. I got something. All right, we got a yard sale or estate sale. Babe, we got garage stuff.
I don't know how. I don't think it's a smart TV. I think it runs off of...
Well, they're all pretty much.
And this does come with the wall mount.
Does it?
Doesn't matter, I guess it didn't progression.
You do landscape work?
No, I just,
For years to fill the roll mills, I was with you manager for 17 of it. I said I'd never go back to the same building again with that. I'm still got here, horticulture and it was something different all the time. Yeah, that's good goes. Nowadays, it used to go. What, $52.50. Yeah, it was 50.
What do you think? Do you have a price in mind?
15.
I'll do 15.
All right. All right. Chicken gizzards.
Yeah, more and more stuff that is going to get unburied.
What do you want? What do you want for this little lamp?
A couple bucks.
All right. I like that little Tony.
Most of the stuff in here is going to be for sale.
Babe, we did it, huh?
We did it.
How many sales did we get?
5?
5?
4 or 5? Yeah.
5. 1 garage sale, 3 estate sales, right?
Yeah.
It was okay. Let's take a look at what we got. All right, everybody, we're going to process this video right here and now. Just pulled everything out of the van. And here's our bounty. Not too bad, you know. I think we spent $60. My wife got some stuff also in that $60 that we've already packed out. But let me spin you around here and we'll go through it. All right, we've got a linoleum cutter. Plus there's a bunch of other cutters in here like X-Acto knives, but it's got a nice tip on it. I was thinking maybe that might go in the leather kit for cutting leather. Old school. Got a case. It says case XX actually on here. Really nice quality leather knife case. Coleman little light, and there's no battery rot in here, so I hope this will get going and work out in the shop. A super old primitive brass funnel. This was super cool. There's no markings on it, but this will go really good down in the booth. No doubt I can get probably 20, 25 for it. Got this little cool braising or gravy pot with the rope around the edge. This is the Wilton Company, RWP. It's kind of cool, kind of pot metal. A really old, this is the heaviest little pot. Oh my gosh, it is so heavy. And there's no cracks in it or nothing. It's a number 8 Pasco, Pasco. And I'm telling you, this is at least twice as heavy as any pot this size I've ever seen. So I don't know what the story is behind that, but let's get that one cleaned up and down to the booth. I paid $7 for this. There's no markings on this whatsoever, so it's probably not a Primus or anything interesting. It was half off day, but this looks like to be in real good shape and probably an easy starter. So maybe we'll fire that up this afternoon. Some interesting cutters. There's a side cutter there, and then the crimp is horizontal. You know, I think that this is actually a bean splice tool for like the telco industry. Oh, wait a minute, here we go. There's something in here. There's a part number on here, number 102. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is it's for taking two like 22 gauge wires and then putting a bean, splice bean on there. A couple old little tins, and they're full of lighter fluid. That's kind of fun. Full. This thing is full. I don't even think that if this got used twice, I'd be soldering paste. This is super good to have around for brazing and things like that. I got a couple movies for Ron. They're brand new. 20 Great Westerns on this one. That'll be good for Ron. A cool little box. Someone handmade this box. Maybe a stove or something could go in that. That's kind of fun. We'll give that a go. Really nice. This was half off today. $10. So, and it's, I mean, way in the hot and the green. And it's a wood, paper, liquid, grease, electrical. So this is a nice unit to have in the shop. A couple old paint brushes. You know how I feel about that. In fact, I'm gonna skip over this little pot right here. This is some really cool wire. This is a nice gauge wire to have around for binding things together. This is a valve, I think. I think this screws onto the 2-inch canvas fire hose that I have, and I think that this is a valve for that, or a tip of some kind. It's made in USA. F Frank Z 28, made in USA, and then it looks like it has a manufacturer stamp of AST, Alfred Sam Tom, FZ28. So that's kind of cool. I don't know. See, it's got this little choke on here, like a half turn. We'll have to do some research on that. Got an old, probably a animal brush. I got this. It's made in USA. May of 1959. I'm going to oil this handle up and give this to Melissa for the dogs. Here, I'm gonna pause it and we'll go over here and take a look at this box. To this box, there's some gold metal flake in these two tubes. That's pretty interesting. Some thread. Those are the two brushes I already showed you. A couple of nice wooden handles for files. Look at this. That's a pinstriping brush. That's an old school brush right there. I didn't even see that. That's cool. Couple of detail brushes. That's a basing brush. These are all really nice quality artist brush. My favorite brush. This is a brass brush. I keep these on my workbench. I use this brush. You get these in shoe kits, shoe shine kits. This is almost in every shoe shine kit that I see. This brass brush is in there, and I highly recommend you swoop those up when you see them. Some old pipe cleaners. I got a little stack of hot rod decals here. 2 fireplace shovels. This was half off, and these were $2, so that was $2 for the pair. Some nice wooden screwdrivers, kind of fun. Some sort of a gaff, maybe a fishing gaff. Maybe that could go on the boat. A really nice. It needs a cleanup, but a real nice trowel. It's got some really good flex to it on the tip. Get that cleaned up. A couple of hay hooks. A little empty Kodak tin, 2 strops, and then a real nice folding saw. I can't wait to get underneath this. It's got a stamp on it. Fano, Chicago, or no, Chico, California, it says. I hope it's not cracked underneath that. I hope that's just for traction. But this is a really nice saw. I'll get that cleaned up. I got this Capistan. It's a worn, 10,000 pound worn winch. This is the motor for it. It was out, so you know there's going to be a problem with this. I'll probably just sell this off for parts. I don't know if you guys know this, but Warn, the manufacturer, is here in Portland, and there's tons of people and availability of Warn winches and parts around here. So somebody definitely will want that. I paid $15 for that. I bet I get $100 just because the cable is worth $100. And then stretching this out right here, they had this canvas. They had this really nice hose here, made in USA, and it's filthy. And I got it stretched out, and I think it's a 75 footer, honestly. And it is in good shape. I've inspected the whole line. I'm going to get the pressure sprayer out and spray off this silt on both sides, and then basically coil it up in a dry place, and I'll get some good money for that hose. So I think that's it. Thanks for checking out the estate sale scores, and I hope everybody's having a great Saturday, and we'll see you around. Now the other side. All right, Dixon service test to 250 psi NFPA, so it's a fire hose, 1962, made in USA. All right, there it is, all cleaned up. I'm gonna go set it by that fire over there and see if I can get it to dry out a little bit.